Robert's question is, what I think it's supposed to be, what does it mean when someone projects? I usually hear the saying, when mockers insult, it's a reflection of themselves. Is that a true philosophy?
You're probably the best person to answer that.
Tina, do you have anything you want to comment on that?
I mean, there is a phrase we used to use, called projection, and this is something I do think people do. Is like when somebody, sees something in themselves, they will say, like, they'll accuse the other person of the same thing that they're guilty of, and that's a psychological coping mechanism people do because they don't want to admit their own fault or their own guilt. So that's what I understand what it means to project. Is that, Wendy, is that what you're...
Yeah, that's consistent with me as well, especially when somebody is not willing to really face and accept their own behaviors and actions, and they just keep running from them and kind of, twisting the world, their perception of the world to fit their narrative. Then oftentimes, yeah, that's what we see is people projecting the unresolved issues in themselves onto other people around them. That's not so much a biblical description, but just from our own learnings as.
But I think if we look at Satan in the Bible, I mean, he's the ultimate projector. I think he's calling God a liar, calling God unfair. I mean, you just go down the list. All the accusations he makes really apply to him more so than probably anybody else.
Yeah,
I
would agree with that.
It kind of reminds me of that verse in Proverbs, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, where he says, if you correct a wise man, he will love you for it, but you correct a fool and you'll get an insult. And I think that's a very biblical principle of, basically, if somebody is, not in harmony with God, then what you're going to get back, or what, they're going to do, is just throw insults and things like that. So instead of owning up to their own, decisions and faults. So.